Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to beautiful South Wales. We're here with the BSSO, hosted by the BHR. A little unusually, I'm going to film some qualifying. Pembrey is a big flat circuit. Let me see if I can just zoom in on the guys going down the back there. They're nipping down at the hairpin at the bottom. This is going to be really difficult to film, sorry. And the reason that I'm filming this is because I've managed to kill my Lambretta again. So this is qualifying, which I don't usually take a look at. There's no race start for qualifying. We've just got the guys going out, putting the fastest lap they can in to get the best grid positions possible. So position at the moment means absolutely nothing. What you'll find some people doing is trying to... Morning, Giles. What you'll see is people trying to find some space, perhaps do a slow half lap, let people get in front of them, and then they can put a quick lap in with an empty track. I don't know if you can see it right down at the circuit is fairly enormous. We're right down at the bottom there. I'm going to pan round because you would only just see the paddock, I'm afraid. Martin from Chisel Speed getting all coy. They go right the way round, and then they're coming back down the straight. It's not completely straight, there are corners in it, but it's taken almost flat out, especially in the heat of battle. Okay, they're into the lead, or the faster guys, or the guys who got out first possibly are into the hairpin. Then there's a series of left-handers. Looks like Graham Tatton in the front there too. Yeah, that's Graham. Graham's managed to... Oh, bloody hell, sorry, I dipped down. Try and watch the screen and the... Ian Scutt on the SS90. He's going well. John the Greek is behind him, and John today is racing a Lambretta. There's a long story about that which I will bore you senseless with later on. But today he's on Danny Loader's 4E, which he's taking out in 4E and in Group 6. I'll come back round to the race control tower there, and then we'll wait for them to reappear down there. Oh, hang on. The old Badger. I'm just listening to the commentator, and he's saying that Justin Price at the moment's got the fastest time. He did have in practice. Yeah, John's got in front of Ian Scutt. The problem is John's a little bit under geared. That would now be Justin out in front. Graham wedged up his chuff. You'll see them going around this corner taking a slightly wider line than you'd have thought. They're not cutting in on the apex. The reason for that is there is a bloody great lump on the apex, and if you get the corner what you consider to be the right line, the bike will practically leap from underneath you, and it's not best pleasant. Zip going past. Van Dijk on his runner. Paul Fitzgerald just gone there. Yeah, you can hear there we've got a newcomer feeling his way around on quarter throttle or something. You could hear the engine splutter. I guess by now Justin and co will be coming back round. Try and get them here. Bloody hell, this is difficult on full zoom, sorry. You have to bear with me. There's Justin. You can see the difference in speed there. That is really quite amazing. Justin's obviously on it today. Good for him. Then That's Bob West with Mark Shirley on his zip. 77cc plays 198. But let's bear in mind the design of a zip engine is probably 40 years later than the design of a Lambretta engine, even with modern kits. And all the production bikes are running the AF Race Speed RB20. He's a long-term racer indeed, and supporter of the BSSO. The production class uses his barrels in isolation of anyone else. There's Justin again. And Zach, I think, on the fleet, yep. Oh, Daz Westgarth there, hand up, pulled in. Hopefully nothing serious. Ian Scott. Oh, let's see if I can follow the zip Lambretta action. Bob will, I would imagine, get away from him down the straight, but Mark will make up the corners on those zips. They handle unbelievably well. Well, it would appear that Harry there on the PK, I just missed that as I turned around to myself to look, there's a fair amount of grass tracking going on. Harry possibly getting a little enthusiastic there and trying to get a good time. I'm going to pan back out a little and see if that, and you can't see anything really. They're all spread out quite a lot now. We've got here Graham, I think. Can't tell who's behind him. 58. No. I'll have my crib sheet when we come to do the race, so I'll be able to get everybody right. John the Greek on the Lambretta. He's pulled off. I don't like the look of that. That's going to be some work for me. Bugger. No, he's back on. Maybe he just got it very wrong and has decided that it's not like him. And usually when he gets it very wrong, it ends up in a big pile of scrunchy metal on the side of the track. Don't know. He's carrying on round, so I shall assume the thing's okay. He said, hopefully. Well, they're all spread out and they're now beginning to slow down. So what I'm going to do is, given this is just qualifying, I'll leave you there. We're probably not back until after lunchtime. There'll be qualifying for the supers in about an hour and a half. So I'll probably speak to you guys after lunch when we'll come back with the stock class. And then hopefully it'll be slightly more exciting to talk about than just watching them go around trying to put their fastest laps in. Pleasant though that is. Speak to you all shortly. Cheers.